Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to Daily Driven Exotics. I'll be your host, Damon Fryer. We got some drama in the auto industry, and that's what the cause is for this late Saturday night upload. So why don't we just get right to it? Ford is having an absolute hissy fit over the resale of one of their Ford GT supercars. You see, the Ford GT, when it came out, you had to apply with a special application and then jump through all these hoops. And if you were accepted, they would let you buy the car at full retail. Then to top it all off, that application had all these stipulations in it that you had to meet. Well, guess what? You had to be a brand ambassador, so basically do their marketing for them. You had to drive the car significantly so people saw it in public, again, do marketing for them. And you had to make sure that you didn't resell the car for up to 2 whole years. And that's right, we're talking about a $450,000, almost $500,000, would be a $500,000 here in Canada because of the exchange, $500,000 supercar that Ford gave you permission to have. So you don't even really own the car for the first 2 years because you have to jump through all these hoops for Ford. We'll talk about that in a minute. But guess who bought the car and then completely wrecked the rules or broke the rules? None other than Auto Geek's John Cena, the WWE star pro wrestler.
Oh, good.
He's a huge car fanatic and he has this YouTube show. And long story short, he sold the car well before the 2 years was up. And Ford has put John Cena into a chokehold over it and they are furious. Now, here's what the official statement from Ford was. Mr. Cena has unfairly made a large profit from the unauthorized resale flip of the vehicle, and Ford has suffered additional damages and losses. Like what? I'm interested in that. So it says, including, but not limited to, shit, sounds like this is right out of the contract, probably John Cena signed. Loss of brand value. What the fuck? Really, Ford? You're that insecure? Like your brand value's gone down because a wrestling star sold one of your cars? Come on. Ambassador activity? Well, that's true, depending on whether or not he sold it to just a regular old citizen, or he resold it to maybe someone more popular than him, a larger celebrity. I'd like to know who bought the car actually. And how about customer goodwill due to the improper sale? Well, that kind of makes sense, I guess, whatever that's supposed to mean. So that's what Ford says, not to mention that Ford's claiming that John Cena sold the car for actually not what he bought it for, but for a lot more. They claim that it was above $75,000 worth of profit. They haven't given the exact numbers, but and here's what Cena has to say. He says that he was looking for cash to take care of expenses. So the guy needs his money back, and he owns a bunch of assets. Who knows what he owns, but he apparently sold the Ford GT, among other things, so that he could pay these expenses. Come on, Ford. You're gonna bust a guy's balls because he bought one of your cars and then somewhere in the last, 7 or 8 months, maybe since he took delivery of it, things maybe went a little sideways on him and he needs to get out of the car and he wanted to sell it for more than what he bought it for. Come on. I mean, wouldn't you rather have him sell it for more? It increases the market value, does it not? I want to know what you guys think. This is an open floor. I want to start the conversation over 2 topics. One, do you think Ford should be slapping John Cena over the fact that he had to sell this car in order to pay for some of his bills? Number 2, do you think these manufacturers should be making people jump through hoops to buy their car at no discount and then force them to basically be a brand ambassador? I mean, marketer for their brand? What do you guys think about that? That means that the people who have tons of money and have lots of status and fame are gonna get the cars. If some kid grows up going, I want a Ford GT, but he's not in the know, he works his face off and he becomes like a gamer for Microsoft and he makes $1 million and he wants to go buy the Ford GT, he maybe is not eligible to buy the car even though he's got the money because he's not some pro wrestler or doesn't get a ton of, Instagram likes. What do you guys think about that? Drop a comment, let me know. The other company that plays games like that is obviously Porsche. Lamborghini does do it at a high level. I mean, they're doing it with like multi-million-dollar cars, but Ferrari's known for doing it. You have to be like a special person to buy these cars. What do you guys think about that? Do you think everybody should be labeled as special or not special, even though you work your face off and you accumulate enough money to one day maybe go and purchase one of these beautiful machines, but you're not allowed to because you're not someone important? Let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment. This is a total open floor. We're gonna start that conversation. Now, next up in the headlines is Lamborghini. I'm super passionate about this brand. It was my first supercar I ever bought. I currently drive a Lamborghini, but they are finally coming out 2 days from today, December 4th, with the super SUV, the Urus. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I'm not Italian, but it's URUS. They released this 5 years ago as a concept vehicle, and it's about time they came out with the production version. It's a freaking SUV. I mean, Lamborghini is known for making supercars. How do you guys feel about that? I mean, I'm not sure I totally am in love with the idea. Ferrari, their competitor, has sworn they would never make an SUV. They would always stay true to making cars. And Lamborghini being their competitor, what do you think? Is this going to basically crush Ferrari as far as Lamborghini as a brand surpassing them and having more diversity? Or is Ferrari going to be more valuable because they stayed true to their sports car, bloodline? This thing, expect it to be 650 horsepower, this SUV. They're saying it's going to be a twin turbo V8 engine and that a plug-in hybrid version should arrive about a year later. They're expecting this to more than double Lamborghini sales. That is insane because already the Huracan, which I own one, has blown up for Lamborghini. And it's really interesting because if they're coming out with a twin turbo V8, are they going to eventually get rid of the V10 and the V12 in their supercars? I mean, they're saying they want to keep it pure and raw and naturally aspirated, but I think they're going to be forced out of that market and that decision eventually just due to emission standards. They're going to have to meet those, and I'm pretty sure that my supercharged by VF Engineering Lamborghini V10 does not meet emission standards. Luckily for me, I have no emission standards where I live here on Vancouver Island. If you had the cash, would you go buy a Lamborghini SUV? Or would you be like, nah, that sucks. I mean, that's just watering down the brand for what it's known for, building crazy, radical, super edgy, loud, obnoxious supercars. I'm a proud owner of one. I love the cars. I can't wait to see what the SUV is truly gonna look like and perform like as a production vehicle. We all know how hyped up things get and how crazy concept cars and overbuilt and exaggerated they are, the bigger wheels and the low profile tires and the super tiny little mirrors, and they basically minimize all the ugly things that are on a normal street car, like ugly mirrors and different things, and make everything look as perfect and as awesome as they can in the concept car. And then usually when the production car comes out, you're like, oh, wait a minute. I put my deposit down because I thought it was gonna look like the concept car. That doesn't look like the concept car at all. Ugly as hell. It's got this ugly front end. And so what you guys tell me, what do you guys think of the Urus, if I'm even pronouncing that right? And that is gonna wrap up our stories for today. I only had 2 of them for you. I just wanted to make a quick video. Throw me a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and I hope to see all you very, very soon in one of my next daily vlogs. I am uploading one tomorrow morning. You'll be happy to know. And by the way, we'll be doing more giveaways, which in that vlog we'll have the first winner of yesterday's video for the 12 days of Christmas free gifts. We're gonna be uploading new merch. Uploading? No, we'll be putting new merch on the DD. Yeah, uploading. We'll be uploading new images of DD merch is what I'm trying to say for you guys. So if anybody's looking to buy someone special, that DD Christmas present they've always wanted, we will be restocking the store very, very shortly. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love you. Peace.